Series with Rico Robles is about to go live online. Catch the Concert Series, the premier live music program on Philippine radio, Monday evenings on the Monster.
Streaming video on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931.
Your Concert Series host, Rico Robles. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Excited to have this man on the show. My goodness, last time we had him is actually we got to talk to him during All Out. Well, my name is Rico Robles, and welcome to the premier live musical program on Philippine radio. It is the Concert Series, the unbeatable, the uncomparable Concert Series of Manila's hottest Monster RX93.1. Nothing gives us more pleasure on here on the show because this is where we showcase up and coming new talent, such as our guest for tonight. At the age of 18, his song Makasama is already charting on Countdown Top 7. I did mention earlier it was the number 7 song on the Countdown Top 7. Tonight he makes his debut on the Concert Series. We have Lucas Miguel. He's an independent singer-songwriter who started out writing songs for fun through his high school life. He never really shared them with anybody, but only his close friends. Ever since then, well, it wasn't until early February 2019 when Lucas decided to record one of his songs and uploaded it on SoundCloud. Ever since then, Lucas has not stopped writing and creating music. He has also taught himself how to produce, drawing inspiration from the Philippines' current indie and alternative artists, as well as other artists around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, on the Concert Series tonight, give it up for Lucas Miguel.
93.1.
I didn't think we'd get very far, just me and you. Ooh. The arguments, all the time we spent, we had no clue. And I know it's hard sometimes, and I know we'll make it if we try. So love me more, love me less, I don't care as long as you are next to me. So love me more, love me less, I don't care as long as you are next to me. Used to love the way that you laugh, always comes through. Ooh. Now I hate the sound of your voice. What are you gonna do? And I know it's hard sometimes, and I know we'll make it if we try. So love me more, love me less, I don't care as long as you are next to me. So love me more, love me less, I don't care as long as you are next to me.
Yeah, Lucas Miguel got him live here on the concert series here on the Monster. And he is joining us. Let's welcome him back on the show. This is, of course, here we are live. Of course, if you have questions, 0961 Hi, Lucas. Musta,
Hey
man?
everyone. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I'm
Hey,
good. I'm good.
dude. Last time nag-usap tayo, we were just talking about, you launching your album and actually, especially with 10 singles as something that you have done. And let's start first with, how's everything? How's everything going so far for you, man?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just, taking my time. School just started and I'm kind of like trying to fix my sleep schedule and stuff. But other than that, music's going good. Very unexpected. I didn't really think, I'd be in this position right now. But
Mm.
yeah, it's been fun. A lot of people have kind of messaged me on social media, like telling me that they discovered me through the radio, and
Mm.
I'm like, wow, yeah, I didn't really expect that. So,
I
yeah,
mean, your song, grabe. I mean, yung Makasama, I still sing it. Everybody here sings it. Sobrang galing, dude.
thank
And
you.
the journey with your music, and nagsimula ka nga, it was just in a bedroom. You were just writing your songs. You weren't letting your friends hear it. Then it was uploaded on SoundCloud. The next thing you know, of course, it was school time. Noong time na yun, it was pandemic time.
Yeah.
Right? Can you tell us a brief history? Okay, so when did you really start writing? Like, kunyari, playwright lang kunyari, naglalaro-laro ka lang. And then yung naging seryoso ka na talaga na, yo, I can
Mm.
make a career out of this.
Well, it kind of started 2019. I would just like write songs with my friends, but it was never really like anything serious. It was kind
Mm,
of just like we would, just freestyle a song really quick. I'd be holding the guitar, and then we just kind of bounce off of each other. And
mm,
then from there, I kind of had a knack for it, and then I would try to cover songs, to impress the girls and stuff like that.
mm. To
But
impress the ladies. Hey, okay.
yeah, but it never really, went anywhere. So I was like, okay, whatever. But then
Uh,
yeah, ever since then started, and then I'm so I might as well just try to come up with something. You know what I mean?
mm.
And kind of try something new because I don't know, yeah, and then kind of just snowballed to where we are now.
And with your songs, your songwriting and everything, did it start with a heartbreak? I mean, did somebody break your heart like, I'm gonna pen this?
I think it
Right? Or
did.
was it a jingle for a commercial that you're trying to work on? The Diddy? What was it?
I think it did. I think it did start with a heartbreak.
Mm,
I don't know. Like it was just really how do I say it? I couldn't really like release what I was feeling. So
mm,
then um I was trying to, cause yung mga kanta na naririnig ko, it wasn't like hindi ako natatamaan eh kasi it's like
uh,
a different scenario for like that song.
uh,
So then now here, I was like, you know what, I'll just write my own scenario and I'll listen to it and
mm.
stuff like that. So
And
and
then
then yeah.
I mean, like for you as a songwriter, diba? So you write a song na about the heartbreak, and then it's a release, and then okay, then when you sing it over and over, does it feel better? Do you feel better as a person na nare-release mo yung emotions mo? Or is it like a trap? Like you're there forever na parang, I gotta perform the song.
I don't think I've reached that point yet of where it's like
Mm,
nakakasawa
mm,
i-perform kasi I don't know, I'm still starting out there. It's I'd want to perform, like, hey, if you tell me to perform it, I'd do it.
mm,
Um but I think there are songs that I keep to myself that I don't post or share with anybody else.
mm.
Um and those are the ones that are like, grabe, parang ang mahirap to kantahin eh kasi it's a little too close to the heart, you know what I mean? But
I gotcha.
yeah, the ones that I release are kind of like, for people to hear and stuff like that.
I'm excited to hear this journey because all of us are here on the Monster, because when you see an up and coming artist really like grow, and next thing you know, you're on world tours, and we witnessed this all throughout. Yung mga nagsimula dito, for those who don't know, like Silent Sanctuary, ang ano ng band breakout namin dito on the Monster. So to see them like, get big. Now you have a number 7 song. Dude, tinalo mo si Sisa, si Pink Sweat, si Post Malone.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
that Chris Brown is number 17, man. You're number
Stop it,
7
guys. Stop
here
it.
on the countdown top 7. I'm telling you, people are voting for your songs, and many of your fans as well messaging. And the song is great. So we're gonna hear the story behind that in a bit, and also we'll talk about how does it feel when you write a song, then you upload it, and you get all these reactions from people. So we'll talk about that in just a bit. Once again, if you have questions for Lucas, do send them in 0961 or you could also tweet us at RX931. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the concert series. Let's hear some more music. This next song is called Endless. All right, so Endlessly, what's the story behind the song?
Basically, it's about the sentiment of trying to express that you love somebody in this lifetime and then in the next lifetime and then basically endlessly. So it's basically that.
And then Paradise, is this the Coldplay Paradise, or this is like your song?
It's my song. Yeah. It's one of the first
Okay.
songs I put out on Spotify.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I have Lucas Miguel. This is live here on the concert series.
93.1.
O'er the moonlight gracefully lays on your skin. You make me forget all my faults and my sins. I show you off with confidence. And o'er the sunrise, all I want is your heart right next to mine. I start off my day just admiring your smile. We spend all our moments laughing till we cry. Oh, just you and I. All that I want is all that you are. All that I need is you next to me. Love it when you talk about the things you like, it's sweet. Or when you pull me closer as our hearts begin to meet. Life's like a dream, and I'm fast asleep. Silence, it feels like it. Ooh, ooh, all that I want is all that you are. All that I need. All that I want is all that you are. Endlessly.
Monster RX 93.1.
Your eyes at night, endlessly gazing. Your smile so bright, it's like I'm in heaven. I don't mind patiently waiting, and I want you to love me so deeply. I need you, and I want you to know that I'm here, and I want you to know that I'll stay. I won't leave you, just as long as your feelings for me are still clear. 'Cause you're my paradise, makes me feel so nice. Perfect distraction, the beauty of you. You're my paradise, loving you feels right. Perfect distraction, the beauty of you. 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 And you know I'm all here for you. Thought that I made it obvious. Every second with you is bliss. Not a moment I wanna miss. And I've been so honest with you. You've been so patient with me. I'm addicted to your love, and I want you to love me so deeply. I need you, and I want you to know that I'm here, and I want you to know that I'll stay. I won't leave you, just as long as your feelings for me are still clear. 'Cause you're my paradise, makes me feel so nice. Perfect distraction, the beauty of you. You're my paradise, loving you feels right. Perfect distraction, the beauty of you. 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 But hey, whatever you say, whatever you say, whatever you say, I will anyway. Whatever you say, whatever you say, whatever you say.
Lucas Miguel on the concert series here on the Monster. We're hearing some of his songs. You know, you heard Paradise and Endlessly, and it's nice to talk to him again with his journey in music. Now, you know, Lucas, when you write your songs and then initial upload, do you get nervous? I mean, do you only share it with like a private group, or talagang, you know, SoundCloud? Who put it on SoundCloud? Is it one of your friends or you did?
It was me. But when I was really hesitant to like put it out, because it's like I, it's very like personal to me. So then I didn't really want people to kind of judge what I was saying and stuff like that in the
Mhm.
songs. But then my friends were like, "No, you should put it out. Go ahead, put it out." I was like, "Okay, I'll put it out." And then they just like kept encouraging me to like put out songs and stuff like that. So then
Mhm.
I started to like put out songs every month and every 2 months and stuff like that. And really, it was just like just to see like what how they'd react and stuff like that. If they'd like
Mhm.
it. And yeah, I think that's really kind of what pushed me um to like put out songs. And it is really nerve wracking, especially because in my case I have like a lot of musician friends,
Mhm.
and so when I have them listen to it, it's kind of like a different experience because they're not only like listening to like how it feels and like the words and stuff like that, but they're also listening to like how it's produced, how it's
Like the
mixed,
harmony and yeah,
yeah,
how
and
it's
everything
mixed.
like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
all that stuff. So then, it's kind of like walang takas eh. Parang
Mhm.
talagang, you're really nervous about everything because I am kind of doing everything myself. So,
I
yeah,
mean, for
kind of.
being a home-based producer with all your equipment, we saw it on, with your videos you performing. You have a complete gear, man. And when you make these songs, nung first upload mo, then everybody is loving the tracks and everything. Did you feel pressure na para bang okay, the next one? Were you
Oh yeah,
constructing like the album already in your head na para bang okay, miss? Kasi usually, di ba, an album is like a body of work, meaning
yeah,
there's a
kind of,
story, it's an experience from the
yeah,
first
yeah,
song,
yeah,
from
yeah,
the intro to the interlude to all that until the end of the album.
yeah.
Experience yun eh. So is it like that for you? Is that the approach?
Honestly, for me, like I was um in a different kind of direction prior to Makasama, which is my first Tagalog song, a
Mm,
Filipino song. And prior to Makasama, it was really kind of like lo-fi R&B, alternative R&B and stuff like that. And like then um I made Makasama alongside my friend Gian, who is also a producer and part of a band, and he kind of specialized in making it sound real. So making the band, making the song sound like it's live, or
mm,
it's being performed live. And
mm,
I collaborated with him, and we made Makasama. And it when I put it out, I didn't really expect a lot of people to kind of take it the way that they took it.
mm,
I thought people would be like taken aback a bit because like this is not what you usually post. Like,
mm,
and then I posted it, and then people liked it. It didn't get
mm,
any, it didn't get much, playlistings on Spotify and stuff like that, but it got around like 140 plus playlists, like personal playlists that people put into their playlist. There's like
mm,
140 of those um that Makasama's in. And so I was like really shocked because it did like a really well compared to my other songs. And
mm.
there's that pressure of like wanting to, or me, should I follow that direction of like maybe all of my songs should sound like that in the next,
Like the
you know,
hugot,
oh,
heartbroken,
yeah,
sowy
yeah, yeah,
songs that,
yeah, yeah,
what's
yeah.
that the direction? Did you take that direction? Is it the new shift now that you do?
I don't know, I'm still trying to figure it out, and it's like really
Mm,
pressuring. But then, I realized that, I've got time, you
mm,
know, I'm not going anywhere yet. So um I have a lot to figure out, especially with the direction and stuff like that. I've made a couple tracks, I haven't really put them out yet,
mm,
because I'm trying to figure out how to do that, because I feel like with each release it has to be like a better execution of trying to get it out and trying to marketing and all that stuff. And it's a whole process that getting into music I never really considered, but it's fun and I'm enjoying it.
and the song is big. I mean, it is on the charts. It is, there's success now behind it. Could be used for a movie. This could be used for a
Hey,
soundtrack,
you never
especially
know.
when you sing your parts here. It's like you could really feel it. Alam mo yung iba yung ano eh, yung it's a great song, it's a great written song. Iba yung damang-dama mo, the authenticity of the song. My goodness. So we'll get to hear that later, okay? We'll get to hear that song that's going to be the last song here, but we're about to hear this is a cover. This is Skin. Tell us about this, man. Why'd you choose this cover?
There's this artist named Dijon, and he's like one of my most favorite artists. Um, and he was one of the reasons on like how I taught myself how to sing properly, or like
Mm,
how to like, kasi dati nung kumakanta ako, ang sakit, parang pilit eh, tapos ang sakit ng lalamunan ko and stuff like that. And then until I started covering different songs and kind of tried to copy the way that artists would sing, and I discovered Dijon and I really loved his music.
mm,
And the way that he sung it, there's like a sort of like, there's like it's like there's emotion in a way na I could resonate with. And
mm,
so that kind of helped me learn how to sing. I was able to like copy it, or not, well, I guess copy it, the way that he sung. and
Mm.
it kind of molded my own way of singing. And I wanted to sing this because it's one of my favorite songs, and yeah, I just felt good singing it.
All right, here we go. So we're about to hear it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dijon's, this is his cover of the song Skin. We have Lucas Miguel. He is a new artist to watch out for. You're listening to him live because the last time we had him on All Out, it was just an interview. This is the concert series here on The Monster.
Monster RX 93.1.
You're dressing like a Sunday morning, and your eyes look like little islands in the light, hazel and light green on white sheets. You're grinning like a Friday night, and you're smiling like you know what you like. I think I do know you well. I know you well. Come alive in the evening with heat and wet skin. Our bodies are tossed, turned, tangled up in. I'll come alive when you tease me with heat and wet skin, flesh and bones. Flesh and bones, the weight of you close to me, hold me like a prized possession. Close, our bodies unfurl like smoke. We twist and we curl like smoke. Fever out, we burning out, holler out, we holler out till hollowed out. We come alive in the evening with heat and wet skin. Our bodies are tossed, turned, tangled up in. I'll come alive when you tease me with heat and wet skin, flesh and bones. Flesh and bones, the weight of you close to me.
Got him live. Lucas Miguel is joining us now. Lucas, I might have to ask you to sing extra songs, because all your songs are so short. My goodness. And, concert series is a 1 hour show. And we're only at 7:30. We've been talking to you and getting to know you so much. But, your songs are great. All your fans, you want him to sing more songs? Put in the
Oh
requests on the comment
no.
box. Type them all there. Come on, come on. Okay. So now, with these things happening now, Lucas, na nakikilala ka na, from your bedroom, just writing, and of course, when you're making all this music, there was no school. So ngayon,
Mm,
back to school already. I mean, kamusta when
yeah.
is it online classes for you or is it a physical class now? You guys are back in school.
It's all online, man. Until now, it's still
Mhm.
all online. And managing, trying to submit works and trying to stay on deadlines and stuff like that, plus music and all that. It's very it's very tiring, but
Mm.
that's part of it, I guess. You know.
And with online classes, I mean, with you getting known now, nag-aasaran ba sa inyo or do people like be like, "Oh, Lucas, you're so famous now. You're like a rock star now, dude." Alam mo yung
Well,
nagpaparamdam ba, "That was that song about me?" Yung gano'n, alam mo
oh
yung
my
gano'n?
goodness.
Was there moments like that?
My friends do that to me so much. Like
Mm.
sometimes they just sing it for the sake of annoying me. Like
Mm.
they'd sing some of my songs. They know that like I've heard these songs for so kasi when you make the songs parang paulit-ulit mo siya pinapakinggan eh. And
Oo.
like you kind of get sick of it, but you
Mm.
kind of just push through until it gets out. And then after that you stop listening to it anymore.
Mm.
But then, you know, my friends would kind of like tease me and stuff like that. Kind of like, "De wala sikat na yan, wag mo na ano eh." Pero yeah, like I don't know, it's super uncomfortable because like
Mm.
ako lang to. De joke lang. Pero
But then it's
yeah.
part of it, right? When you started writing songs and then you uploaded it on SoundCloud, I mean, you gotta have that vision na para bang, yo, I'm gonna be like a superstar here, or I'm gonna be the next Ed Sheeran of the Philippines.
I
I mean,
don't
what's the
know.
goal? What was the goal when you uploaded it? Ano yung vision mo for you? Because they say, right, you gotta manifest it, right,
Yeah,
for it
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
happen, di ba? So,
Yeah, yeah,
so for
yeah.
you, what was the thing that you're looking at? Is it like a big coliseum? And people singing your songs. Have you had any shows na ba? Other than the online shows that you have done, have you done a
Oh,
concert already?
you know what? I've never sung in front of like I've never sung on a stage. I've
Mm,
never sung in front of people like in a audience level people. Um
mm,
so like it's really like super new to me. It's
mm,
such a new environment and yeah, sa mga video pa lang kinakabahan na ako eh. So,
mm.
it's a new experience for me. And but I'm excited.
Exciting
I'm
yan.
excited.
Exciting
Yeah,
yan
yeah,
kasi,
yeah.
for those that are tuning in, Lucas Miguel is a product of, kumbaga, during the pandemic, that he
Mm-mm.
wrote songs, he released singles, and he just did it all in his bedroom and posted it online. So when the show starts to open up, which it is already, I'm seeing, people putting up shows and acoustic shows. This is gonna be, you could vlog this, dude. You could make
I
this your
could.
content.
Yeah.
This is my first show. I don't know how to feel. Di ba? It's one of
It's a
those
good
na
idea.
para
Actually, you know what?
bang,
Pwede, yeah. I could do that. Kasi, I've been trying to like think of like visual content because all I've been making
mm,
is like audio, type
mm,
of songs, and there's no really visual aspect to it. And I can't really make a music video yet because
mm.
can't really go out and stuff like that. But yeah, like I guess when the shows open up, it's a good way to kick off the content and stuff.
Di
Cause
ba? It's like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the first video, maybe for Makasama, could be like your different concert. You're on stage, people going, going
Yeah.
crazy. You running like the Beatles, running to your van. Di ba? And then yung meron
Yeah.
meron daw cellphone scene, lahat sila nag-wave ng cellphone. Di ba? Parang
Oh
mga
my
concert ni
goodness.
Sponge Cola. This Sponge Cola, ganun eh. Mga ganun-ganun yung mga cellphone.
Oo.
Grabe, man. And but
Mm.
congratulations. Did you ever expect that Makasama would be such a recognized song from all your songs?
I didn't because the thing is when I made Makasama, it was like I made that overnight and
Mm,
then I kind of sent it over to Gian who produced the song alongside me and we didn't really know like I didn't have a peg or anything or like
mm,
I had a vague um vision I guess of how I wanted the sound to be like but there wasn't really a clear cut picture of how I wanted it to kind of go.
mm,
So when I put it out, there's like I didn't realize how wide the audience would or how vast or how far it would have gone.
mm,
Um, Kasi I woke up like I don't know in the morning with my phone like with a notification and it says that my song is like top 10 on RX. I was like,
mm,
what? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean top 10? Like top 10 requests or top 10 like newcomers or something like that? And I saw
mm,
it's top 10 in charts. And I was like, what? Okay. I don't know how to feel. And it took me a
mm,
while before it really sunk in. And I don't think it has sunk in yet. until now, because it's, I don't know, for me it's I'm still, at the end of the day, I'm still in my room, like kind of just like chilling, and you
Mhm.
know, I don't really feel the presence of like people listening to my songs. It's not like a stage where I can see the people kind of actively be there.
Mhm.
So but no, I didn't realize how well it would go. And I think it's a very strange experience for me because um I'm not used to it. Like I'm just used to like having like a few people kind of listen to my songs and give
Mhm.
me feedback. I'd ask for feedback. I'd ask for like, hey, what do you think? What do you think? How do you feel about the song? You know, and how would you like what do you think lacks and stuff like that? So that in the next
Mhm.
release, you know, it would be better. You know, I'd try to build it up a bit, improve myself and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But I didn't realize like a lot of people would like notice it and stuff. So it's very nerve wracking, but you know,
And
it's
then, and
fun.
then how did it feel? I mean, with you writing songs, di ba? And then
Mm,
Makasama, it's already in the top 10. Yung
mm.
narinig mo siya sa radyo, hindi pong naglalakad ka lang or probably in your house and then the radio was on and you're
Oh,
like,
you know what?
holy smokes,
We were
bro.
walking, we were in a car, we were in the car going to like UP or something, and
Mm.
then my song came on, and I didn't mind it kasi akala ko like my mom or my dad kind of had the aux cord or something, or naka Bluetooth
Mm.
siya, tas they play my song ganun. So I was like, okay. And then when I saw it, said, no, it was RX. It was an
Mm.
actual radio, and then I was shocked. You know, it's not something I'm used to. And then I see my
Mm.
friends, and then they would like post videos and, you know, IG stories and stuff like that of like,
Mm.
uy, makasama na sa radio, grabe, baka na talaga, you've changed. Mga ganun na, ano. And I'm like, what? And then, but like, yeah, sobrang, it's really flattering. It's really cool to see that. Kasi I never really expected that from anybody really to kind of take notice. But
Mm.
yeah. So ayun, when I would hear, or when people would tag me in stories and stuff like that, it's super flattering, like napapangiti ako and stuff. Kasi talagang magmaneho tas they take time to like take a video of
At
the
the video,
radio,
yeah, yeah.
and then they have to pick the right moment pa, dapat yung chorus para ano. And then, so
Para ano, swak sa
oo,
post, no?
oo.
But you have message to your fans, your friends that do
Oh my
that for you, that repost your
fans.
videos, and your day one fans as well. Do you have any message for them?
Well, my day one fans, I guess, are my friends.
Mm.
They're kind of like the ones who helped me start off where I'm supposed to be, and I'm supposed to, or like they kind of helped me reach where I am now. And
Mm.
kasi when I would post a video, or when I would post a song, I'd message them, like every single one of them I'd message, and I'd be like, hey, can you share this? Or like, can you put it on your story or something like that? Or
Mm.
share it with your friends, ganon. It's the only way to get the word around eh. So
Mm.
um talagang it's really, I don't know, I feel ko nga ano eh, medyo naanoy sila when I do that eh. Pero
Uh,
wala, bahala na. Pero yeah, so you know, and really I'm super grateful that they actually take time to do that, and kind of um they'd like put an effort into sharing it with their other friends and stuff like that,
mm.
because it's super ano, super, it's a big deal, like when artists say, like especially independent artists, not only in music, and like painters and stuff like that, and graphic artists and stuff, when they say just share the work and it will help, that's like a, that's incredibly true, like it's so true, like the amount of people that you'll be able to reach if somebody just shares your work is very true. So I guess all I want to say is that thank you guys for taking the time to share my
Mm.
music, and to help me reach a wider audience, and to get my music across and stuff like that, because I put a lot of my heart into the stuff that I make, and I don't put it out unless I feel like it's ready, or until I feel like it's worthy of being put out. And the fact that you guys can see that, and kind of can feel that, is and really act upon it, and you know, make an effort and stuff, is such a big deal to me. So, and to the new people who listen to my music,
Mhm.
um hi, the show. Pero thank you guys. I hope you guys can just stick around, and because I'll be putting out some more stuff soon. And
Mm.
yeah, continue to share my stuff, kasi it really helps a lot. Like it really helps a lot. If if nobody shared Makasama or anything like this, I wouldn't be doing this right now.
You couldn't be
So
driving that Bentley outside with all the bling bling with your Lambo.
oh man, stop.
Lucas
License.
Miguel be like, popping, got the blings. I mean, you have so many, people that are watching, and of course, got like people in theater. These are greats in music. We have, of course, Junji Marcelo. Hi, Junji. Thank you for watching, and also so Audi Imora watching, making sure Bravo, Lucas. They're all watching and cheering you on. Okay, in comes the question. Paano nabuo yung kantang Makasama and
Ay
who is it
nako.
about? Konting kwento naman dyan. What's the story behind Makasama?
Okay, so before we get into listening to the actual song, the song started out as a lot of a lot of my close friends were telling me, "Ay mo gumawa ng Tagalog na kanta. Puro English." I mean, hindi naman it's not wrong. I mean, you sound good in English, but like
Mhm,
ba't walang Tagalog? Ba't walang Filipino song ganon? And I really thought about it, and yung talagang main reason is like hindi ako magaling mag-Filipino, like hindi ako magaling
mhm,
magsulat, in Filipino. And so but then Makasama, it was like out of nowhere because that song, it was like overnight, and I just wrote it overnight, and the
mhm,
words just kind of like came out. And I have like friends na super fluent sa Tagalog, and I would
mhm,
send them the lyrics. Uy, tama ba to? Parang, does it sound awkward? Ganyan, ganyan. And then when I sent Makasama, it was like, they really liked it. And I was like, whoa, okay, so maybe it's something like that. And then, because usually when I write songs, I
mhm,
can't do the instrumentals first and then lyrics, or lyrics first and then melody. It has to
mhm,
be kind of all at the same time, kind of just, you know. So when I made Makasama, that's what happened. It was just like everything was just pouring and stuff like that. I started off
mhm,
just recording the guitar part, and I was like thinking to myself, what do I want to make? And then I realized, because the song is about, it sounds sad, it really does,
mhm,
because the song is not a song. It's not a happy ending or a love story song. It's like an unsure song,
mhm,
because the song is about asking the person if they're willing or if they want to be with you until forever. So
mhm,
there's this anxiety to it, and this like, please sana, kung pwede ba, makasama ka ganun.
mhm.
And
Doon ko naramdaman yun eh.
grabe, naramdaman mo yun.
Dude, grabe. With tears, man. With tears, dude. Kasi ganun level, man.
Oh my gosh. No, but kasi
Yeah.
when I wrote that song, ayun, so that's why it sounds a little bittersweet.
Mhm,
And so I was like, okay, I want to write a song about what if it's a love song pero walang closure, like walang, di mo alam kung nagkatuluyan ba
mhm,
sila, or you know. So yeah, I wrote about um how your smile is, so bright, and like how you're so beautiful and stuff like that. And
mhm,
um if you just, if you could take the time to think about it, like, will you be able to spend the rest of your life with me, and stuff like that. It's that anxiety of like, it's like confessing to your crush, na
mhm.
parang, should I do it? Parang, okay, I'm gonna do it kasi, pero, teka, should I do it ba talaga? Wait, alam yung back and forth,
Yeah,
that
it's a
that
back and forth
anxiety.
conversation with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, in
yeah,
your
yeah,
head,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So then, and then you're like, you reach a point where it's like, you get tired of going back and forth, and then you just release it, like
Mhm,
all the frustration and all the kind of anxiety of trying to say what you want to say. When you actually say it,
mhm.
it comes off kind of desperate, or like it comes off kind of sad. So
And that's the last thing you wanted to do is to come off
yeah, yeah,
desperate
yeah,
and sad. But it
yeah,
is that back and forth in your head, that battle of
yeah. It's
sasabihin
kind
ko
of
ba,
like
pero
oh,
ano,
oh,
'di
oh,
ba, na parang ano next? 'Pag sinabi ko, gusto ko lang naman talaga siya makasama
oh,
pero hindi ko alam kung
oh,
gusto niya ako, eh, 'di ba? So,
oh,
many are
oh.
asking now, Lucas, crush reveal. Okay. Who is the song about?
The song is about. Sino nga ba? Wow, ang dami. No, ano, the song is about, oh, man, I don't even know because I guess it's a culmination of all the times I've wanted to confess to somebody. And
Dami nagtatanong si Patricia Lim, tinatanong. Tama, sino yan? Is this one of your friends?
yes.
Oh,
Oh
i-zoom ko
my
si Lucas,
god.
ah. Yeah, we have Lucas Miguel. We're hanging out with him. We're down to our last song, actually. But if are you gonna sing extra for us? Are you gonna give us an extra song? Can you
I don't
kaya
know.
ba
I
ng
don't
audio setting mo dyan?
Parang
You have
hindi. I don't
your
have the stuff with me eh. So,
You have the stuff, yeah. So
yeah.
we're about to hear Makasama. This is the number 7 song here on the countdown top 7. Lucas, maraming salamat for taking
Thank
time
you
to join
so
us here
much for
on the
having
concert
me.
series. You know,
Thank you
as
so much.
your career continues, and I know you're gonna have more hit songs. Is there any advice that anybody has ever given you that you use up to this day? Na para bang, of course, when you were doing your career, were you ever like, did you ever have rejection stories as well? I mean,
Mm,
that you could share with us na para bang, I know that the journey is too early to share these,
mm,
rejection stories,
mm.
but I guess advice na rin that you come to learn that you apply to your career right now.
I guess to me, it wasn't really rejection. It's more of comparison towards
Mhm,
other people coming up right now. Cause
mhm,
like, I'd see other people kind of like, uy, nagpa-perform na sila. Uy, parang nafi-feature sila sa ganito ganyan.
mhm,
And if you're isolated at home, you're kind of locked with your own thoughts, and it
mhm,
can get really cluttered. Um, so I guess my advice is to just take your time. Don't rush anything. If
mhm,
you're making music and you're still young, uh, just take your time and try to figure out what you want to say. That's really important. What you want to say, um,
mhm,
and your intentions for putting out the song, or your intentions for wanting to make music. I think it's very important,
mhm,
because um, that will kind of dictate the future goals that you're going to put for yourself
mhm,
once you've kind of gone further up. And I guess just have fun, really make connections. Don't be afraid to meet people. Don't be
mhm,
afraid to put yourself out there, because shyness really won't get you anywhere, I guess. And that's something I really had to take to heart, because I've never done this before. I've never sung in front of people. I've never performed. I grew up with kind of a musical family,
mhm,
and I never really considered music as one of my goals in life. And so re, lately realizing that I really want to do music, is very nerve wracking because I've never done it before. So really, I
mhm,
think y'all should just put yourself out there. Don't be afraid. The worst thing that can happen is people won't listen to your song.
mhm,
But then you can make a new one, and then you can make a new one, and you can make a new one, and you can make a new one, and then new one and new one, until because make sure you just got to make sure you're doing it for yourself, honestly.
mhm.
That's all it is. So yeah,
All right, Lucas. Well, thank you. Last
thanks so much
question
for
daw.
having me.
Last question. Kaya umamin ka na raw. Kanina yung
Sige,
kanta.
PPM ko na lang, wag na dito.
Diba? But Lucas, thank you. We are excited for your career. We cannot wait to see you live on the shows. We cannot wait. Hopefully, in the next concert series, we'll have you here live in the studio. You'll be
Yes,
performing
I love
your
that.
many hits. In every 10 years or 15 years, there's always a handful of artists that channel music. Probably 15 years ago, maybe even more. It was Paulo Santos, Noy Volante, Jimmy Bondoc with their
Oh
acoustic
wow.
guitars, and MYMP doing their things in the shows and
Mhm.
everything. And people are going crazy. Everybody was inspired to make music. Now, on your time, I mean, it's you, Zach Tabudlo, magkasabay kayo eh. Tsaka yung,
Talaga?
yeah, dude, you guys are making your music and it's really, really amazing. And we are excited, for more of what's to
Mm.
come. And thank you, man. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank
We're
you
gonna
so
close
much for
out
having me.
with a hot song na nagpapaiyak sa lahat. This is Makasama, the current number 7 song here on the Countdown Top 7. My name is Rico Robles. Thank you guys for watching and listening on air. This is the concert series only here on the Monster. Good night.
Monster RX 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93.1. 93
boses mo hindi ko natitiis. O sana naman wag kang umalis. Pwede ba makasama ka hanggang tayo'y matanda na, dahil ikaw ang aking mahal at walang iba pa. Ilang taon na tayo magkakilala, at hanggang ngayon di ko maintindihan. Kahit araw-araw tayo nagkikita, hindi pa rin ako nagsasawa sa iyong mukha. O kahit tumis na iyong mga ngiti, ang puso ko'y hindi mapakali. O boses mo hindi ko natitiis. O sana naman wag kang umalis. Pwede ba makasama ka hanggang tayo'y matanda na, dahil ikaw ang aking mahal at walang iba pa. Pwede ba makasama ka hanggang tayo'y matanda na, dahil ikaw ang aking mahal at walang iba pa. Makasama ka hanggang tayo'y matanda na, dahil ikaw ang aking mahal at walang iba pa.
The Concert Series, the premier live musical variety program on radio, winner of the KBP Golden Dove Award and the Catholic Mass